Hey everyone, and welcome back to What's Going On. The world's moving fast, and it can be hard to keep up with everything that's happening. From the latest tech breakthroughs to the shifts in global politics and the changes that impact our everyday lives, like this. Big changes to car tax are coming in 2025. Are you ready? On this channel, we break down the news, explore the trends, and ask the tough questions. We dig deeper to help you understand what's really going on. So, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our investigations. Let's get started. Let's break down the 2025 VED car tax changes in more detail. 1. Price hikes across the board. This isn't just targeting one type of vehicle. The increases affect almost everyone, whether you drive a petrol car, a diesel, a hybrid, or an electric vehicle. No one is exempt. 2. Standard rate increase for cars registered after 2017. This applies to the annual VED you pay after the first year. It's a relatively small increase tied to inflation, retail price index, or RPI. Currently £190, it will rise to £195. While seemingly minor, it's part of a broader trend of rising costs. Crucially, this applies to most cars, but not all. Cars registered before 2017 have their own separate, and generally higher, VED bands. 3. First-year VED shock, the biggest hit. This is where the real sting is. The first-year VED is a one-off tax paid when you first register a brand new car. It's heavily dependent on the car's CO2 emissions. The more polluting the car, the higher the first-year tax. The problem: for the most polluting vehicles, emitting over 255 G per kilometer of CO2, the first-year VED is going up by a massive pound 1,745. This means the total first-year VED for these gas guzzlers will be a staggering £5,490. Who's affected? This primarily targets large, high-performance vehicles, especially SUVs with large engines. It's designed to disincentivize the purchase of the most polluting cars. The impact: this huge increase could make these types of cars significantly less attractive to buyers. 4. Electric and hybrid car tax. End of the free ride. Previously, electric and many hybrid vehicles enjoyed significant tax breaks, often paying no VED at all. This is changing. What's happening? Electric and hybrid cars will now be subject to the standard annual VED rate of £195. This removes a key financial incentive for choosing these vehicles. Why? As electric and hybrid car ownership increases, the government is likely looking to recoup lost tax revenue. 5. Expensive Car Supplement, ECS. This is an additional annual charge for cars that are both expensive and relatively new. The threshold: if your car's list price was over £40,000 when new, you'll have to pay the ECS. The charge: the ECS is £425 per year. The period: you pay this additional charge every year for 5 years, from the 2nd to the 6th year of the car's life. The catch: this applies even to used cars. So if you buy a second-hand car that originally cost over £40,000, you'll still be liable for the ECS. This is a crucial point for anyone buying used premium or electric vehicles. EV impact: because electric cars tend to be more expensive, a large proportion of them could be subject to the ECS. Recent data suggests that a significant number of EVs could exceed the £40,000 threshold. Key actions for motorists: budget accordingly. Factor these increased VED costs into your budget, especially if you're planning to buy a new or used car. CO2 emissions matter. Pay close attention to the CO2 emissions of any car you're considering. This will directly impact the first-year VED cost. Expensive car supplement awareness. If you're looking at a car that might have cost over £40,000 new, be aware of the ECS. Even if you're buying it used, you'll be responsible for the extra £425 annual charge. Electric car owners, take note. Electric car owners should be prepared to start paying the standard VED rate. The days of free car tax are over. Research thoroughly. Use online resources and car tax calculators to get a clear picture of the VED costs for specific vehicles you're interested in. Don't rely on old information, as the rules are changing. So, there you have it, the lowdown on the upcoming car tax changes. What do you think about these new regulations? Let us know in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to What's Going On for more in-depth analyses of the stories that matter. Click on the videos on screen for more content, and we'll see you in the next one.